sails, hear the drums. The Southern Expanse is where the devil comes. Crimson sails on the morning tide. We sail for glory, let the gods decide. There's a whisper deep where the wreckage sleeps, of a vanishing isle and secrets it keeps. A cursed coin, a siren's kiss, a deal struck under the moon's abyss. Raise the sails, hear the drums. The Southern Expanse is where the devil comes. Crimson sails on the morning tide. We sail for glory, let the gods decide. To the drowned and the captain's lost, to the compass spun and the fates we toss. For freedom's bought with blood and flame, and every ship sails toward its name. Raise the sails, hear the drums. The Southern Expanse is where the devil comes. Crimson sails on the morning tide. We sail for glory, let the gods decide.
Hey, all you role players, gamers, geeks, freaks, and everyone in between. Welcome back to Deacon's Table. I am Deacon of Blues, and, well, this is my table. So I'm going to introduce our wonderful cast of characters, and then we're going to kind of touch base on where we were, where we're at, and where we're going. And we're going to start off on I'm going to start off actually right below me. With Jorak. Jorak, who are you, and who are you playing?
Hey everyone, Ken the Friend here. I am on YouTube as Ken the Friend and Discord as Ken the Friend. And I am, of course, in this game playing Jorak. He is a sea folk in this campaign, except when he closes his eyes, then he doesn't see folk.
Oh, God. Oh my God!
Okay, and besides Jorak is Rin. Rin, who are you and who are you playing?
Hi, I'm Kiri Morning, and I'm playing Rin, the plucky cat girl who is you can't see it, chaotic neutral, kind of care, kind of don't. Yeah, she's a cat girl.
And beside Ren, we have Solvar. Solvar, who are you and who are you playing?
Okay, my name is Dave, and I play Solvar. I am a Canarian bird folk, and I am of the class of Lunarian level 5.
And last but not least is Kyan Rashar. Who are you and who are you playing?
Hello there. I am Jen, and I am playing Kyan Rashar, who is a Covenant character, and she's also a sea folk of the serpent tail variety. Serpent tails look kind of like lizard folks in standard.
Exactly. And of course, I'm the Dungeon Master, Deacon of Blues, and I play everybody else. So if you want to follow me and follow the links of Deacon's Table and find out a little bit more about who we are and what we do, right down below, all the scrolling going by there, the lnk.bio/Deacon's Table. It'll list all of our socials, including our Ko-Fi membership page for subscriptions and our Discord community, which is free for everybody to get free access to the world of Oiala-ndor, the custom campaign setting where all these wonderful ancestries and lineages come from, and a lot of these character classes as well. So you are welcome to come and join us and hang out and be part of our play by post 24/7 campaign, which has really been active the last couple of weeks, and as well have the opportunity to join in whether it be a live campaign or whether it's just our one-shots that we do weekly. There's lots of opportunity for role play, and that's what it's all about in the community. So, again, welcome everybody. Where we left off, we were in the middle of a ship-to-ship combat situation. There was a brig that was floating abandoned on the water, which was basically a lure. It was bait to bring in the Scarlet Reaver to get close enough, and then there were actually 2 cutter vessels that came in after the Reaver. One got to boarding range and attempted a boarding of the Scarlet Reaver, and you guys repelled that with the crew. And in that all happening, you have now boarded onto the enemy vessel, which these are Blackwake Corsairs. These are the rival faction to the Crimson Gale faction. So they're other pirates that are out to get you and really aren't happy with you. So you guys were crossing over to board the ship. You have outnumbered them, outmanned them, and at this point, outclassed them. On this one vessel, you have this basically dismantled it to a degree. It's not going anywhere. You have taken the captain hostage at the request of your captain, Darius. Darius basically said he wanted him kept alive and brought over. And the pirate captain, or the other captain, is named Orvin Core. He is a human, a coastal-born human, and he is, of course, a Blackwake Corsair. The other cutter, you guys have captured this captain. He's alive. He's basically, at this point, he's just tied up against the main mast of the Scarlet Reaver. Bounty has been brought aboard from the enemy vessel. And you guys didn't get experience last time around, so I will give that to you now. You can each take 500 experience points for last episode. Now, again, these went directly to Captain Darius, but there was sealed patrol documents on they taken from the enemy captain's quarters that Darius now is in command of. There was a bunch of black powder crates that they brought aboard that they used to restock their own inventory now. And there was about 500 gold pieces worth of that marble that you guys set up a trade route from. So somehow these guys got their hands on some of it, but about 500 gold pieces worth of marble fragments, and about 300 gold pieces in mixed coin that you guys can divide up amongst yourselves. So that you can do. But the black powder stays with the ship, and the sealed documents went to the captain. The rest of it you guys can kind of divide up, because there was other spoils that the crew got their shares already. So that's where you are now. And at this point, the navigator said that he feels that they stand a chance, they might be able to catch up to the other cutter, the other Blackwake Corsair cutter. Might. If you guys want to.
Might as well. It'll keep hunting us.
What would be the point of it?
Might keep hunting us. Send a message. You try to take us out, you lose 2 ships.
Rather, they didn't try to ambush us again.
So you're going to attempt to go after them. Now, the other question is, this ship that's here, this Corsair vessel, sinking it?
Burning it.
Burning it?
Whatever you think is best.
Are there no resources that we can, well, we already brought the bounty.
We took it all. We took it all.
I mean, the ship is a resource, but it's a ship, right? You have to have a crew willing to follow your orders and someone to man it and get the ship to a port of safety. I mean, ships are expensive, but at the same point in time, this crew, pretty much everybody's either dead or fled the ship.
I mean, that's an option. Try to bring this back to port and add it to our fleet.
Okay, so that would be. I mean, again, the captain's just waiting for you guys to give the advice, or what your advice would be. Taking this ship would mean reversing course and going back to Whitemane with a captured vessel.
Would that cause political problems if we did?
Well, it's going to cause political problems with what happened already anyway, but that's beside the point. I mean, that's really not your guys' concern. That's the actual higher members of the faction. They have to kind of deal with the Blackwake Corsairs and the Crimson Gale little tiff they're having at this point in time.
How far away are we from Low Forge?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you guys are a long way from Low Forge.
Yeah, because we were
you're over a week away, several weeks away.
Is there any friendly port near-ish?
Back.
It's back. It's either Whitemane, which is the pirate island, or you can go to Summerwave Shores, which is fairly friendly. They don't have a problem with you guys there. But the next nation over, I mean, there is the neutral nation. No one's really sure about the swamp. The Elrin Swamp region is kind of iffy. And then the next one up is the Taishihiro Empire. And obviously we know that they're not the friendliest.
No, they don't like pirates.
They definitely don't like pirates.
So the decision now is go after that second cutter or bring this to port.
So yeah, if you go after the second cutter, you're still moving forward into a forward direction. If you take this other cutter back with you as bounty and spoils, it will basically add probably about a week to your travel time destinations in total.
Well,
and the second ship?
With the second ship.
Yeah, we would lose the second ship if we took this one back.
You'd lose the second ship. You mean it would be?
Yeah, it's a choice.
Still might lose it anyway.
Yeah, I'm saying Jorak is presenting the options to the group. What do you want to do? Chase or claim?
Or burn.
Or burn.
Well, if we chase, we burn.
Yeah.
Burn and chase or stay and claim?
Because there's two ships. We can burn one, chase the other, let the other one adrift.
Well, there's no chance we might be as successful with the other one as this one.
I want to be a captain.
There.
There you go.
That's the navigator, by the way, laughing. Darius has just got a look on his face.
I would make an adorable captain.
Okay, so how big is this cutter in comparison?
It's a little smaller than the Scarlet Reaver.
Okay, and if we were to
smaller vessel,
if we were to tow it,
if you were to tow it back, as I said, it's going to add.
I didn't say back. I did not say
you're
back.
Tow it forward.
Tow it, yeah.
If you go to tow it forward, you will not. There's no chance in hell you'll catch the cutter, the other cutter.
And what is the point of catching that cutter?
Would be just to take them out.
Stop them from reporting, stop them from attacking us again, send them a message that don't attack us and run or we'll get you. There's good reasons to go after it.
Or just don't attack us, period.
How about we...
I mean, the message will reach the Blackwake Corsairs anyway, because the higher echelon of that faction obviously set this up, and when their captains don't report back, it will eventually come to they'll find out one way or another. But depending on how brutal you guys want to be in reputation, makes a difference.
The whole thing is we don't want them to be, we want to send a message that you're not going to dick around with us. We're not going to put up with this nonsense. So we can do two things, or we can do just one thing. We can say, to hell with it, leave that ship there and go after the other, or we set the ship ablaze and go after the other.
Didn't I just say that?
I think we
Yeah.
should set this one so that it's booby trapped. So if anybody but us gets on it, it will explode. And then we go after the other one and we take that one too. And then we'll have
Well-
You have
three
a master booby trapper in mind?
Well, doesn't that risk innocents who might see a vessel and try to scavenge it? I mean,
Exactly.
Fuck them.
No,
We're pirates.
no.
not
Yeah,
every
well, pirates with some degree of moral.
Yeah.
So
We'll put a
I say
sign.
just burn it. I say
Put a
burn
sign,
it and
say, don't touch.
I just don't want them to have their hands on a possible resource to come after and get it. So let's
At
just
this
get
point,
rid of
you've got your main officers are kind of, you guys are standing on the thing and looking down at. I mean, the enemy captain's still bound on the deck, main deck. You guys are up, looking down at him with the captain and the helmsman and all the rest of the main crew, the bosun. They're, as your conversation is going on, they're listening, and you can see mixed reactions to things that are being said. Fuck them, we're pirates. You kind of got a smile out of the face of Captain Vane with that, but not from others. And then they're obviously their opinions are their own, but they're waiting on the four of you to make that decision.
All right. My vote is to keep the ship. That's my vote.
Yes, because I need to be captain.
Okay, so one vote for keeping the ship.
2 votes.
2 votes for keeping the ship.
Bird.
burn the ship.
Okay, 1 for burning the ship.
Pardon me.
Cayenne, you're muted.
It says, don't look at me. I don't make decisions. That's why he's captain. Let the captain decide.
Okay, so basically it's 2-1. At this point in time, it's keeping the ship. Now, are you keeping the ship and towing it forward, or are you taking it back to a port?
Well, don't we have allies in the port
I
anyway?
say tow it forward.
As I said, you could take it back to Whitemane,
Mhm.
which is your home base, or you can take it to Summerwave Shores, which are technically allies.
I think Summerway Shores.
Yeah.
We could
And
repaint
then-
it there to be ours, part of our fleet.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. So you guys, over the course of the next week, you are towing this cutter, this Blackweight Corsair cutter, into the waters of Summerwave Shores, where you dock it, and the captain discusses something with the harbor master, and coin exchanges hands, and the ship is then left there, and you guys return to your previous mission. So you lose out on about a week progress, but there's a ship now with your name on it, technically, or the Scarlet Reaver's name on it, sitting in the port. I can't even remember the name of the town there now, but the main port town of the Summerwave Shores. Yeah, exactly. Port A, Port B. So you guys do manage to put it there, and you've docked it, and you are now sailing back on your mission towards Lowforge.
What do we do? What do we do with the enemy captain?
Well,
Is he
that's
still
something
tied to our
once
mast?
He's been
you
there for a
find
week.
out from him. Like, you guys don't really have any interaction with him. It's between Darius and that captain. He was basically left on deck for probably about 3 of those days that you traveled. Like, he was bound up to the mast and left there. So stormy weather didn't matter. They just left him there. And then Darius took him into his captain's quarters, and you haven't seen him since. So it's been about 4 days since you've seen the enemy captain.
Dum, dum, dum.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm going to go to visit Captain Vane.
Yep.
I want to ask him to take me as an apprentice.
An apprentice.
Yeah, an apprentice captain.
Okay, let me.
So that once our other ship is working, she'll have a captain.
Okay, let me see here. So the captain. Now you're a test and dancer.
Mm-hmm.
Captain's a blade caller. But his background is pirate lord. So I guess he can attempt to take you under his wing in that regard.
Your
To a
squire.
degree. But again, it's going to be mostly doing the stuff you're doing now. But yeah, he'll take that into consideration, and the fact that you've shown interest. In order to become a captain within the Crimson Gale fleet, you kind of have to move up the ranks anyway. So it's a good way of putting it. So you guys are at this point entering into the waters of the Taishihiro Empire. Being cautious, as cautious as you can be, being the Scarlet Reaver. It's been, as I said, it's probably been maybe 2 weeks now since you captured the other ship. Because again, you wasted a week taking it back, and now you're back here at this point. So another week on the seas. As you're moving, a crimson flare screams upward, staining the storm dark sky red. Through sheets of rain, a towering Imperial war junk turns broadside with deliberate precision. You didn't see it at first, but you see it now. A lacquered hull gleams. Bronze harpoon arms rotate into position. Jade banners snap in disciplined formation. A signal lantern flashes in measured cadence. Heave to under authority of the Jade mandate. The sea waits. What are you?
Are we in their waters?
Yes.
Don't trust them. Last time I saw one of these, my ship got sunk. My captain and all the crew was dead.
Yeah.
Dude, bad news. Let's get the hell out of here.
Yeah, the Crimson Heart was sunk by the Taishihiro Empire.
Yep.
Well, it is. I mean, it's at this point, it's either your decisions at this point, or your choice at this point, where this war junk is. This is a massive ship. It's big. You can either submit to stopping and whatever it is they're going to demand of you. You can try to stall or deceive the enemy vessel, or just try to refuse and keep going.
Well, we offloaded all of our bounty when we hit Summer Wave Isles, right?
Well, you have
Or we still
the
have-
coin and the marble pieces, and there's other stuff in the hold.
Is it too late to do the stealth run?
At this point, yes.
They
They know you're here.
So we can't run it.
Well, I meant our misdrive to try to disappear into that.
Yeah, it's too close to you won't. Yeah, it's there.
Just right at that.
They are actually at this point, like by the time you guys are on it, Darius seems to be a little bit annoyed right now with some of his officers. The fact that it wasn't seen, it was just dark and sitting in a certain pocket of the storm clouds and the rain, and just last minute when the flare went up, it was like, there it is. It's almost in boarding range.
Would I know the meaning of that flare, seeing as I'm from the Taishihiro Empire?
Roll me a history check.
Still have problems with this thing here. Where is my history? 0. Okay. 18.
Okay, yeah. Basically, they're signaling for your vessel to come to a stop.
So it's not calling for reinforcements or anything.
Yep.
Look at
So
that thing.
Yeah,
Doesn't
I
mean
mean,
relay that.
honestly, and Darius says that outright to you guys. Like he's listening to your counsel, but he actually will say outright that if it's a fight you want head on, they'll destroy us in minutes.
Yeah, it looks like it.
How far away are we from them?
That big of a ship has to have that many more.
You're about 80 yards away right now. You're getting close to being in that harpoon. Well, depending on their harpoons, but you're not quite there yet.
Is there any? I asked the captain. Is there any possibility that we can outrun them?
He talks to the navigator, and there's a chance we could outrun a war junk. However, we've received the signal flare to stop. If they send off the other flares for backup, some of the smaller vessels we will not outrun.
All right. Do they have any beef with
Maybe
you
take them
already?
out, but
Scarlet Reaver?
These guys don't need a beef with you specifically. If they want you, they'll take you. There's a reason.
Yeah, I mean, they haven't done anything hostile yet. They have not attacked your ship
yet.
No,
they have
which
signals
choice
for
if
you
we
guys
wanna
to
get
come
through
to a
this.
stop. And the captain just says, "Shall we stop and
All
see what
right.
they want?"
I say let's stop. Let's see what it is that they want. And because I was asking how far away they were, because if I have to go fly over to the other deck, I might have a little chit chat with somebody. We're going to parlay.
You guys, the ship continues forward, and you do come to a stop as you pull alongside the war junk. The Captain Vane stands on the side, and he gives a nod, and a boarding plank is put into place for some individuals from the other side to come across. Boots strike almost in unison across the wet deck planks once they hit your ship. Rain beads on jade trimmed armor, and a commander removes his hood. By decree of the Western Jade Mandate, all westbound vessels must submit to inspection. Present your manifest. His tone is very precise, it's controlled, and he's calm. Captain Vane looks at the four of you.
These are not the pirates you're looking for.
You are not a Jedi.
Pirates? We're not pirates. What are you talking about?
It said these are not the pirates you're looking for.
Okay, there's we're gonna do a group social check.
Oh boy!
I was going to roll my persuasion.
There are four of you.
boy.
You can try and argue lawful passage, using persuasion.
Yes.
You can try to for a fact there is contraband on this vessel somewhere. You can attempt to deceive and conceal that at this point. Someone can attempt an insight on this commander to find out what his priority is, what he's really after. You can use history to cite maritime customs, or you can try to run at this point with the commander aboard your ship.
If I try an insight, I would roll an 18 total. Would that tell me more what he's after?
Yeah. So that's one.
I have a 20 on persuasion.
So you're arguing lawful passage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So that's two.
I'm having a hard time getting my goddamn page to. I can't even.
Jorak is not a social bug. He doesn't have charisma to talk or to be a presence. So he's just a silent Bob
sorry.
at this point.
What were we rolling for?
Deception to hide the contraband, history to cite maritime customs.
Deception? Okay, I'm going to do that. I rolled an 18 plus 5. 23.
Okay. So Rin kind of disappears for a little while, and you hide away any contraband. Some of the enemy, I shouldn't say the enemy, but the Taishihiro troops are beginning to do an inspection. Darius is just kind of standing back and letting it happen, and he's presenting a manifest to the other commander. So as you guys are doing your thing, and Solvar, you're arguing lawful passage that under such and such, you have the right to go here. And Cayenne, you've kind of read into the insight of this individual, of what he's really after. He's after pirates. For like, that's his goal. He wants to rid the sea of pirates. That's where you're at right now.
Right now, we're traders.
At the moment, you're traders. And I have to make,
but not that kind of trader.
Is it a Traitor?
No.
I just said that.
Merchant traders. We're on hire for relocating cargo.
Yeah, Jorak will just keep an eye on the crew, just to make sure they don't. The inspecting crew, just make sure they don't go anywhere they shouldn't, or doing anything suspicious to our ship.
Okay. So you guys spend the time doing what you're doing, and after about half an hour, the members of their crew come back to their commander. They exchange words. He exchanges words with Captain Darius, and they walk back across the plank onto the ship. And then he gives a signal to wait as they retrieve the boarding plank. But you just got a signal to wait at this point. What are you doing as he says this? Darius says they want us to wait.
Can we secretly load or arm without them seeing us, so that if they decide they're going to attack, that can be ready to fight them?
Yeah, you can try.
Or run.
I want to use my perception and my knowledge of these people and their customs, seeing as I'm from there, to ascertain whether or not this is a setup.
Okay. So roll your perception. And Cayenne, if you're going to attempt to do that, roll stealth.
19.
It wasn't a setup, not specifically for the Reaver.
I meant like this wait. Like, are they going to come back and then like?
You're kind of watching their movements on the ship and watching the commander. You do see the war junk move slightly, like just kind of drift a little bit away and forward from your ship.
I
You
got
get
a
a lot
22.
of 22. Okay, a lot of exchange glances from their crew over to your ship. So you're not really sure what's going on when it comes to that. So you do load up the midship ballista, Cayenne, and you do so secretively. It's loaded and ready to go should anything happen. Solvar and Jorak, are you guys doing anything else?
Jorak's just blending in with the crew, helping them with the normal duties of cleaning up, tying down ropes, not being suspicious, just looking like a normal part of a trader vessel. Not trying to act in any way because he has no deception capabilities.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to fly up,
Yep.
get on one of the cross beams of the main mast so I can get a look, see over their ridge of their, or the rails of their junk, and just see what's kind of survey the area as to what's actually going on. Because obviously they're going to be up higher in the water than we are.
Oh, they're higher. You see from your vantage point higher up, they have a heavy harpoon battery of six bronze harpoons. And they are aimed at your vessel. You see this. You also
manned?
see 2 broadside ballistas. And they
Are
are manned.
They are not manned?
They are all manned.
Oh, they are manned. Okay.
So that's what you see where you're at.
Okay.
I mean, you don't see action, but you
No.
see that they are manned and ready.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what you see.
I'm going to yell down to Kitty Girl and say, why don't you entertain our folks for a bit? Either you come up on one of the cross rails and give them a little fan dance.
For your crew or for theirs?
For theirs.
That would be something that they would be accustomed to, isn't it?
Well, I don't
They're
know.
very familiar. Test dancers are from there, yeah.
They might say, oh, we got one of ours on there. We'll let them go. Just saying.
Well, I wouldn't be able to dance in the riggings.
You know how it is when you go to a foreign country, they love it when you speak their language. Well, that fan dance, I think, is pretty much their language.
Up on the foredeck, maybe?
Yep.
What the hell? I'll give it a try.
Okay. So you go up, roll me a performance.
Ooh. 24.
Okay. So, the first person who notices activity is Cayenne, because you were mounting the midship and loading the midship ballista. You see movement on their harpoon array. You see the points shift ever so slightly to aim down towards your ship. You get first action with advantage.
Son of a bitch.
Should you choose to use this ballista first?
Now? When they haven't even fired
Yeah.
anything? No, I don't think I would.
Okay. So you don't take action. They do. Is a hit.
But it killed them when they came on board.
Hit.
Yeah.
Hit. Hit. So 6 of these massive harpoons just shatter the wood into the top deck of the Scarlet Reaver as they come, really, and they hook in. All 6 of them.
Cut the ropes. Cut the ropes.
Now I fire the ballista.
16. 16. I'm trying to count up the damage here. It's going to be a lot.
Why did they do that? They were gonna anyway?
Yep.
Probably.
Nope.
Bad idea. Guess dancing they don't like.
Well, that's what gave you the advantage. They were distracted.
Oh,
But you didn't take it. Or
Player's not a pirate, doesn't understand pirate ways.
yeah, they're not being a pirate. They're being the other.
Or empire ways, whatever.
We are well and truly fucked.
Okay. And then their broadside ballistas. Gonna roll for them. Hit and hit.
Why would they come all the way on board, inspect, act like they're leaving, and then open fire? I don't get it.
Because they found something in their inspection.
I hit everything. God damn it!
Yeah, but they found it. Remember I told you I made rolls.
No, I'm better than they are.
That's 15 and 6 and 6. 12.
Now, what on earth did they
Tyler,
found
get
that
us
would
out
make
of
them
here.
attack us instead of just coming back over and saying,
Okay,
you want this?
let me add all this up.
You know?
14, 16. $29, 37.
Why didn't they just demand whatever it was they found?
42, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Fine us or something.
162 points of damage. The Reaver. Okay, you guys are now hooked and grappled as you see them starting to cross the lines. There are 8 Imperial Marines coming across, and at this point in time, you see 8 of them. But you can take your shot, Cayenne, with your with the ballista.
Okay, shot with the ballista. What am I rolling?
Just roll a d20.
D20 is a 14.
And then add your dex. Add your dex modifier.
My dex?
Yep.
It's only +2. 16.
It's okay. So 16, that actually hits their ship. So you're going to roll 3d8.
$11.
Okay, so you do 11 points of damage to their ship. Okay.
Bing. Jeez.
And I'm going to bring up.
Pardon me.
We need to bring up. Oh, admit. Who else we got? Admit. Everybody in? Yeah, everybody's in the other side. Okay.
Oh, there we go.
Just making sure we're there. And I need to go to characters and add.
While you're doing that, can I do a bio break real quick?
Yep.
Yeah, me too.
Yep. I'm finding. I got to find files, and I don't know where they all are. They're here somewhere.
I got a potty too.
Boy, everyone's losing their bladders in this battle.
Yeah, they're literally pissing themselves.
Yeah. What was with that laugh?
Because there's only 8 coming across. We know that thing's got more than 8.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's got a lot more than 8.
Mm-hmm.
You guys have 30 crew. Well, you're down to 27, I think, at this point.
28.
But they have close to 100.
They're insulting us because they're only sending 8. They think that's all they need.
Well, I think that's enough. Oh, I need one more. All right, and then of course we know we have friendlies on deck of you guys. I just don't have any tokens for them. Here, we'll put these as your friendlies. Yeah, there's only about 6 combat-ready individuals on your ship. The rest are just crew. I mean, they can all fight if they have to, but that's why they have their elites. We got you guys for that. Yeah, the Reaver's in bad shape. Just so you guys know, you guys are about half. It's below half damage.
Ouch.
So the Reaver is bloodied.
Oh yeah.
So are we rolling for initiative then?
Yep.
Okay, we might as well do it while we're here.
Guys will do that now. Good Lord.
Oh boy.
Correct.
Hold on. 14.
Okay. Rin.
22.
Over.
7.
Still go before me. Okay, I'm rolling initiative.
Figured.
I rolled a 1, just so you know.
16.
Okay, top of the round is Rin. Rin, you're
I'm
in
going-
the. You see the battle map. You see where everybody is.
I'm going to go along trying to cut as many of those ropes as I can.
Okay, what are you using to cut the rope?
My fans?
Those are thick ropes.
Okay,
Or if there's a hatchet nearby.
there are hatchets on the deck. You can attempt to do that. Make me a to hit roll with whatever you're using.
Well, I would use my fans because that's what I do. 17.
Doesn't do any damage.
What the hell?
You strike it, it does nothing.
Boing.
They're magical.
You're not sure. Okay,
They're either magical or they're metal.
it was Ren. Now we're on to Cayenne. You're up.
And Kyan takes out her shield and her scimitar and would attack try to cut one of the ropes with her scimitar, which is +1, by the way.
So is
Yep,
my
that's
fan.
Do I add +8? Which is my
I mean,
attack
+8.
bonus? My attack bonus.
If you're using your weapon, you use your attack bonus. Yeah.
That's a 24.
Okay. Roll damage.
That is 10 slashing. Magical.
Okay. All right. So you fray some of it, and now that you have, you notice right off the bat there is a chink in your scimitar, and the rope isn't rope. This kind of same color of metal that the harpoon is made out of, just thin strands of it braided together.
Fucking knew it.
Okay, so that's Cayenne. That was your turn. Jorak.
Have any of them come across yet, or are they in the
Nope.
process of swinging?
They're
over?
where you see them right now on the map. They will come across on this next turn. On
I don't
there.
see anybody.
Well, he's basically going to hold an action hold his warhammer like a bat, waiting for the next guy to come. So once one comes
don't
in
see
range, he's
anybody,
going to
Riz?
swing away.
They're all right here.
there they are. The samurai.
Yeah.
I thought they were part of the planks.
No, they're in the air coming towards us. So Jorek's ready to
Yep.
intercept one.
Okay, so you're ready to you've readied an action and holding. So as soon as they come over, you will get first swing on him.
Mhm.
And that brings us to Solvar. What are you doing?
Okay, it looks as though I am going to, since I'm standing or I'm above Rin right now, because I'm still up on one of those playing things, I am going to throw out Guiding Spark on her. So you are going to get an advantage on your next attack. Everyone got that?
You're giving okay.
I'm giving Rin the advantage
Okay.
because I can only do one at a time here.
Oh, Rin's eyes are burning with righteous rage.
That's one that's got to come off.
You've done, and that brings us to me. And I will.
I'd have to come.
Jorak, you can make your swing to hit.
That is a. Oh, really? That's an 11. Gee, if only I had advantage.
Okay. I'm going to deal with our guys first hitting them, just to make it fair. Definitely have to rework this system. That's a hit. That's a miss. Miss. That's a hit. My word, there's too many.
There's too many of them.
Whose fault was that?
Yours,
Mine.
you did it. Okay, so that is 16 15, 17. 6 points of damage there. 26. This guy misses entirely. Hit twice. Three, and the last guy miss and miss. Okay, so it brings us to the top of the round. Oh, now it's their turn. Shit, forgot. So Jorak, on you. Spear attacks. I'm gonna jab you with a 17 to hit
Meets
and a
beats.
9. So one hit you. That is 9 points of piercing damage.
He tanks 5 of it.
Okay.
You really got to
And-
teach me that.
misses your crew.
Shell.
One on Solvar.
I wouldn't look cute with that.
Exactly.
Solvar, one misses for sure. And a 26. I think that hits you.
Okay, what are they hitting me with?
A spear.
And I'm up on one of the rafters of the main mast.
Yeah. You are, well, you're probably about 20 feet up.
Extend-a-fear sphere?
What's that?
Thrown spear, probably.
Yes.
Oh, a thrown spear. Okay, yeah, sure. Let him hit me. Go ahead.
Only 6 points of piercing.
That's still bad enough.
Okay. One on Rin. It's a 26 and a 14. So one hits Rin for 5 points of piercing. And that is a 22 to hit.
Hit me?
Cayenne. You already got hit, Rin.
You said 6?
Yeah.
Yeah, 22 would hit Cayenne.
22 is Cayenne, and that's 7 points of piercing. Yes. Oh, no, that's a hit. A hit, and that's a hit. So that's 3 hits on him. 2. Where is he? Okay, top of the round, Rin.
All right. She's going to town. $25.
Hits. They've got a 16 armor class. They're wearing scale mail.
12 points. $17.
That hits.
11 points. And another 17.
And hits.
Another 7 points.
Very badly bloodied.
And I'm going to use my bonus action. Sorry, next round. I keep forgetting that.
Okay. That takes us to Cayenne. You're up.
So did somebody come up to man the ballista now that we're in the middle of a battle? Some of our crew?
Yep, but there's... Yeah, I guess you could do that. You can do ship to ship, but...
Excuse me. Why
Okay.
is Chris frozen?
Is there
Am
a...
I frozen?
Yeah.
Am I frozen?
Now you're
There
not.
you are. You're loose.
You
is
can
there
set-
a Imperial right in front of Cayenne then?
Yep. There's 2 of you. Two of them right there, right near you.
Swing at him then. Probably the one that hit me, right?
Yep.
15 plus 8. 23 to hit.
That hits.
9 slashing.
Okay, that is...
And then I'm going to do the smite of the bonded.
Okay.
When you hit with a melee weapon attack, you can expend a divine favor point to deal additional 2d8 psychic.
All right.
So add on 8 points of psychic to him.
He's bloodied. Okay, and that brings us to Jorak. You're up.
All right. Well, he's gonna two-handed swing his warhammer about on the guy next to him.
Yep.
That's a 15 to hit.
I think that
Which
just
doesn't
missed.
hit.
Yeah, it missed.
And second attack, another round swing. 21 to hit.
All right,
Finally.
smacked him.
A whopping 10 points of bludgeoning. And he has to make a strength saving throw.
Oh dear.
I'm activating Dirty Fighting. DC 15.
Failed.
He's pushed back 5 feet and hopefully over the rail.
And yes, he is. But he will make a dexterity saving throw. and fails and ends up in the water. And in these waters right now, with the storm that's going, he'll be dead.
Action surge. He's going to swing his hammer on the next guy.
Okay.
18 to hit.
Hits.
That is actually, let me re-roll that. That is 9 bludgeoning. And he uses his second dirty fighting. He has to make a strength saving throw. DC 15.
Failed.
He's pushed back 5 feet.
So they're sharing a space.
Well, no. Jorak would have tried to knock him overboard, not 5 feet across the deck, like the other guy. He's swinging.
Okay, so
he's swinging across.
You would have came this way.
Yeah.
Okay, and you would have knocked him back. And he is low enough hit points, so he will also be dead. There you go.
That's 2. He tells the Ren and ends his turn.
Okay, and that brings us to Solvar.
So before I do anything, in melodic communication amongst our crew, I am going to tell them to close their eyes. Close your eyes. I'm going to start to turn a little green, and I'm going to take and just move myself over. I guess I can actually fly.
Yep.
So I'm going to be up in the air about. No, I got to be down. Sorry, I got to be down. So I'm going to move myself right about there. Or this guy is dead right now?
Yep.
Okay. He's dead.
Come on, take him out of there.
Okay.
So you can go in the spot.
Okay. So if he's dead, I'm not going to go in that. Well, no, our guys go first. So I'm going to go here. And I am going to throw flare out. So all of them, 1, 2, 3, 4 of them are going to have to do a what is it? Constitution? What is it? Constitution? Yep, the Constitution savings throw.
Okay. So all 4 of them?
Yep.
Okay. 19.
Because it's a 10-foot radius.
19, 12, 20, and 7.
2 failed.
2 of them saved.
Yep, 2 of them failed and 2 saved. So they are blinded. The 2 are blinded right now.
Blinded by the light.
All right, the ones in yellow were blinded. Okay. That's your action?
And then because I cast that, I automatically will cast, because I think I'm the only one that's kind of been hurt.
No, I did too. And Kayam as well.
Oh, you're all hurt? Okay, hang on. I am
7.
going. Okay, then I'm just going to do which one is my action one? My bonus. Oh, the bonus one is Gleam. So Gleam, since not Rin, but Cayenne is next to me, give yourself temporary 4 hit back.
How many temporary hit points do I get?
4.
4 temp HP. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, is that it?
Yeah, that's all I can do right now.
Okay, so at this point, he's going to move to here. He's going to move to here. Actually, he'll move here and he'll move here. He's going to move here. And deal with these guys first. It's advantage on him. I know that's a hit. And Misses him. Misses him. Okay. It's their turn. Jorak. 17 plus
Hits.
5 hits. Natural 20, so it's 25 to hit. So that's 2 hits. So the first hit is 8 points of piercing. The second one is 19 points of piercing.
And he'll take 5 of that, so that's 14.
Okay, and that's him. And, one on Rim. Missed. And hit.
Who the hell made all that noise?
So, Ren, you're going to take 7 points of piercing. Cayenne got missed. Silvar, are you on the ground or no?
No, I can't be on the ground because I had to be within a 10-foot. It was a 10-foot radius that I had to shoot that at, so I had to be at their level.
Okay, so you're not high up though.
No, I'm not high up, so I don't know
so
how tall these characters are. So
they're humanoid size, so they can stab at you. So you got
they
hit
can.
once.
Oh yeah, I put my
8 points of piercing.
Sorry, 8 points piercing.
8 points of piercing. And this last guy is going to attack. Ooh, that's not good. Okay, and then this guy goes overboard because he's blind, didn't see, thought he was going the wrong direction, and he's over. So the 2 blind guys are dead. Another one of your crewmen are dead.
What about the other dead guy? Okay. So there's still 5. Okay.
He is going to come over. There we go. All right. So that brings us to the top of the round. Rin, you're up.
All right. I am going to, while I'm attacking, I'm trying to push them towards the edge. So, nat 20. I think that hits.
Yep.
And hang on. And I also have Gale Strike. So he's going to have to make a strength saving throw or be knocked back 10 feet in addition to the damage.
What's the saving throw?
Strength.
15?
Is it against my strength?
You have to have a DC. What's your...
I don't know. It doesn't say.
What's the damage you just did? Or what did you do to hit?
What did I do to hit? What do you mean?
What did you roll to hit?
Nat 20.
Yeah, he's pushed back.
All right. And he also takes 14 points of damage.
Okay, he's dead. He's in the water.
Next guy. $23.
Yep.
5 points. And the last one, I rolled a nat 1.
Okay. Roll damage.
Oh no! Did I? Did I hit myself?
No.
If there's enough people around you, you could have hit.
9.
He's bloodied.
Sorry.
Okay, so that's it for Ren. Now we're on to Cayenne. You're up.
All right. I'll swing with this guy that's directly below her. And that is a 17 to hit. Does that hit?
Okay. It sure does.
That is a 9 slashing.
Okay.
That's
That
my
it?
turn. Yes.
Okay. This is a Jorak. You're up.
Well, you know what time it is. Time for the band hammer. He'll do
Hammer
a swing.
time.
Yeah.
Da-da-da-da.
A swing on the next guy. That is going to be a 17 to hit. With 11 bludgeoning. And my last dirty fighting, he has to make a strength save of 15.
He made it safe.
Figured. Well, he gets his second half of the hammer. So a second swing, which is a nat 20.
Oh, geez, he's dead.
Ha
Yeah, I'm not going to worry about that one.
4.
Okay.
Gave his head in.
And then he'll kind of, the bloodied crew member, he'll kind of push back a little bit, you know, so he away from the action. Get yourself healed. And kind of like step in. And end his turn there.
Okay. And that was Jorak. So it brings us Silver. You're up.
Okay, I'm going to move myself slightly here. And I am now going to cast Hymn of Radiance. So everyone is going to regain some hit points here in a minute. And we have 7 plus 4 is 11. These are not temporary. These are you regain these.
Okay,
Thank
so
you,
you
Bird.
healed up people for 11.
Yeah.
All right, and then it's on to my turn. So he's going to go down to here.
How long does Cayenne have those temp HP for? Until it's gone?
That wasn't temp.
No, the 4 that she had before.
Yeah.
Until they're gone.
Yeah.
Okay.
Until a long rest. Or until they're gone.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's him. Ooh, okay. He's gone. Okay, and the next guy. Oh, dear. One hit. No name.
Is there a character in the water there? Or
Coming across, or it looks like he was coming across.
Is it coming across? Okay, because I wasn't sure.
Hit. He is bloodied. He is dead. Okay, and he is backtracking, and you hear him. Actually, Ren, you can understand the dialect. It's a dialect of common from the Type Hero Empire. He is commanding the ship to release. As that's what you hear the commander call out as he's going back to his ship.
I pass
These
that
guys
along to my crew.
are attempting to flee. He is going to get an attack of opportunity on one of them, and he hits.
Cayenne should too.
No, you're not close enough.
Oh, I thought I was right by it. Okay.
No, you see on the map?
I see. Okay.
Unless you're using, oh yeah, you can. It's an attack of opportunity. You can't use that extended range. So as he's fleeing, he gets an attack of opportunity, and I believe that will kill him, and he will get back aboard his ship. Okay, so that is where are we at? Uh,
Jesus.
Whoa!
What?
That other boat's a sinking real fast.
What?
That's
It's just-
there's yeah, it's not really sinking, but he's getting some damage here. But either way, they have what happens to those 6 harpoon lines? You notice those great big heavy things go really, they're really tight all of a sudden, and then all of a sudden they go loose and tight, and they pull themselves free, doing more damage to your hull, but not that much. But steel grows quiet beneath the fading storm. The Imperial war junk is drifting slightly to astern, lanterns flickering against the gray horizon. These broken planks from the harpoon damage all over the deck. The smell of oil and wet wood hangs heavy in the air, and the wind is shifting far to the west. You see another red flare ignite in the distance.
Make our run for it while we can.
Fill those sails and get to shallower water where they can't follow.
Okay.
Is there a hyperdrive on this thing?
Yeah, there is.
There
It's
is
magical.
actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
There is a speed boost that they're going to use.
Yeah.
They're also, once they get free of it, they will attempt to use the stealth mode as well. However, the
Surely
ship is
8.
damaged.
I know we're limping.
The
it's just-
ship is damaged a lot, as in taking on water. It's that much. So there are a few things that can be done as the ship is moving out. You can try to help repair.
Yes.
You can try and rally the crew up, because they've just also lost 3 of their own in that battle.
Surprised we didn't lose more.
Yeah, they could have lost a lot more, but you're down to like two actual fighter types on the crew now, plus you guys.
Oh.
That's it. That's all that's left. So you can try to rally the rest of the crew to get them motivated. You can see if there's anything in the captain knows in the logbook that they took off of the other pirate vessel, or just work on scouting the horizon from up top.
Yeah. Can we tell when we go down below decks? Can we tell what that was they found? Did they take what they found, or can we tell that they broke into a secret compartment? What do we think that caused them to attack us?
They don't. I mean, if you're going to spend the time to go down and look, and not even you guys know where all the secret compartments are.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to try and work. I'm going to try and boost the morale through song and whatnot. So I will roll persuasion or persuasion. Okay.
Do a performance if you're going to do song performance.
Yeah, they're both the same anyway. So
Anybody else doing anything?
I'm
try to help
rallying them
repairs.
to get things ready to go and
17.
set
17.
sail and get us the hell out of here.
So you're doing the same thing as Solvaris. You're trying to
Yeah.
rally the crew.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm helping with repairs.
Okay. You can make me either carpenter's tools if you have them,
No.
or investigation.
Don't have investigation either.
Could
I
use
rolled a 19.
performance?
Okay. What's
Could
that?
I
Rick?
use performance or?
Yep.
Okay, so 23.
Okay, so you rally them up. And Jorak, what are you doing?
He doesn't have carpenter's tools, but he had his blacksmithing tools, so he's going to try to do damage control and help stop the
roll.
What do I roll?
For your blacksmith tools. I guess that would be maybe strength based.
You know what? Forget that. That's a nat 20.
Okay. So you are also helping with repairs.
Yes.
So between you and Cayenne, you've repaired 30 hit points of damage to the ship. And you guys rally the forces up as you guys now are sailing off in another random direction with a boost on your speed, as well as gone into stealth mode, as there is a kind of a fog cloud that has suddenly appeared around the ship, hiding you guys from view. From the back, you hear, like, from behind you as you guys are pulling away from the war junk, you hear, "The Western Sea belongs to the Order. You sail within it by tolerance alone." And you see, like, signal flares in the background.
Me.
So the storm thins to a pale mist, and ahead, the Western Seas stretch wide and uncertain. Beyond that, the answering flare lies close to the opening of the Seahorse Isles. So that would have been from another Taishihiro vessel on that end. You do see as well in the dark distance, there is storm clouds all the way from here on your journey forward. However, you guys have now been flagged and marked by the Empire. The west grows narrower with every mile cut. It's just kind of heading into a storm and not sure where your enemies are at this point. So, what is everybody doing as you are reaching the end of the Taishihiro corridor?
Just damage control and keeping us straight and steady.
I'm
Okay.
going to go and work with the navigator to try and get us through this, or if we want to, those junkets cannot go through the storm because they're just way too big. So therefore, if we can outrun it in the storm, then maybe that's an option. So I'm going to go and talk to the navigator.
So you go to talk to the navigator, and Cayenne, are you doing anything specific?
Just helping where I can help. Keep them
Okay, Gerard, anything
repairs.
specific?
Nothing specific immediately. Just trying to. I guess most is just listening out for any sounds of anything approaching. Are they, if they're still in the fog? Just trying to keep an ear out.
Okay. What you guys? It takes about 3 days to outrun the junk and the other vessel that they had signaled. But the Scarlet Reaver does get away and break into open seas of the Seahorse Isles region. So you are now out of Taishihiro waters and into the Seahorse waters. However, ahead of you is the islands that you've seen before, the volcanic chain of islands known as the Onyx Chain. The captain has informed you they will not be taking the northern corridor between the mainland and the Onyx Chain, but be going around the other side, which tends to be a little bit more hostile, could potentially be hostile, but not as treacherous of waters for sailing. At this point, as you guys are going, the captain reveals what was actually fully taken from the first captured captain and his vessel. You guys at this point can take another, there's 4 of you, 600 experience points each.
Cool.
Now there is 500 gold pieces worth of stamped Imperial Jade trade bars. History check from Rin.
$17.
That stamp that's on them identifies them as the mint mark belonging to the Western Jade Mandate fleet. So cashing those in could prove a little tricky, depending.
Well, that's what they found on us. So they assumed that we pirated them.
We don't know
Yeah.
that either. Oh, okay.
Well, he
I
didn't
mean-
take this from. You got to remember, he did not. You guys didn't raid the Imperial ship.
No.
You just kind of got rid of them. So all of this came from the boarding parties from that first vessel, and was brought over. So the Blackweight Corsairs had made a hit on one of the Imperial ships, obviously.
And we got blamed for it.
That was
There's
the
a
bait.
good possibility that might have been what they found or
Yeah.
what they seen.
I think it was something.
There is a lacquered scroll tube that contains a partial patrol rotation map. You basically, it will give you an advantage on a future navigation or evasion check in Imperial waters. The captain did not use it this time around because he just didn't have time to study it and what it is. So it is there. So some of you guys can make note of that. So you do have a partial map that will give you advantage on navigation or evasion checks in Taishihiro waters.
Is there any way Jorak can roll to see if this was part of the plan purposefully to make us attack the ship, steal their stuff, and get flagged by the Taishihiro Empire?
Make me an insight check.
Nope, that's a 7.
Yeah, you really don't know. It might have been. From a small box, the captain brings out and presents to you guys a cipher. This gold and silver cipher dial system. You've seen these before, Ren. These are basically they're an Imperial signal cipher. So to determine the signals, the flares, how it's done, what order, what sequence, the timing. With this, you can get advantage on deception or performance check, Imperial signaling. Or you can even use it to cancel out a flare that has been sent off. Kind of say, oops, that was, our bad. Let's never mind that, ignore it. Let's see what else was there here.
Okay.
That was there.
I asked the captain if I can take possession of that.
Yep. You can hold on to it. Okay. And with that, as you guys are going through this and sitting down with the captain and he's presenting all this stuff to you, you do hear a splash off one side of the boat. Captain doesn't really say anything. He just presents his stuff to you, gives it to you, and then gets up and goes to tend to his duties.
I'm going to go and investigate the splash.
Okay. You see a couple of guys standing at the rail. A couple of your men, your crewmates. As you look down into the water, you see a body kind of floating, bobbing in the waves. Looks like the prisoner captain.
Well, I figured he'd done him in days ago.
He might have. Just dumping the smell.
What's with Mr. Stiffy here? Why did we have him all this time?
That's not up to us to know. The captain does what the captain does.
I wonder if the Imperials saw it.
Oh no, they never made it into the captain's chamber.
Oh.
At least not that part. Never mind.
That part. What does he got? Like a secret torture chamber?
So
Yes, he does.
Oh my god.
You guys, I mean, that was the one thing that I did mention to you guys right in the beginning. You know that there are secret compartments all over this ship. And it's that way, it's designed that way on purpose. So you guys do have that. But that is, unfortunately, the end of this 21st episode of
We survived.
You survived. I never still haven't got to the naval combat part, but
Surprised they only sent over 8 and then ran when we almost had them down.
Well,
I think
there's
it was
stuff in the background that you don't know is the fact that they were the same vessel that also had run-ins with other ships recently. So I mean, they actually probably could have sunk the Reaver if they really wanted to. If they wanted to reload and arm up again, they got another volley like that, Reaver would be done. Up close, it wouldn't be good. So,
we have a backup ship.
Yes, you do have a backup ship, although that would not make Captain Darius very happy.
No.
Captain Vane would be very upset if he had to abandon his ship. This is his baby.
Besides, that one is my ship.
You think?
That is the Crimson Gale ship. And that's
My
what
ship.
Bosun corrects you as he goes by. That's a
My
Crimson
ship.
Gale ship.
My ship.
If you earn your place.
My ship.
We need more crew.
Yes, you will
Flying.
need more crew for sure.
It's the flying.
Before you're ready for that.
So yeah,
at
and I guess
that,
we have
as I said,
sailors and we have fighters, so it's different.
This was the Jade interdiction. And that is episode 21. So episode 22 is next Thursday, health permitting, of course, as those of you that are watching know. I want to say thank you for those that do tune in and watch and bear with us. As I said, you're all welcome to join by following our link.bio page there and go to our Discord and become part of that and do up a character in our original campaign setting so you can take part in this world. Maybe not directly in this game, but in other live games that we do, such as our mini adventures that we do weekly, or our play-by-post game, which is 24/7 ongoing, and it's pretty active lately. So really excited about that. And there are lots of things to learn, lots of new setting rules and custom homebrew things, like ways of actually advancing your skills, which most D&D does not have anymore, but we do. So that's just other things you can learn by joining us. So really appreciate that. And again, we are not professionals. We are not nerdy ass voice actors or any kind of. We're nerdy ass, but as for voice actors or whatever, not really. That's not us. We'll save that for Critical Role and the likes of them. But we're just a bunch of friends hanging out and geeking out over role playing games and having fun. So. And a lot of us are, there are many of us that are neurodivergent and so on. So we just we accept everybody the way they are. That's just the way it is. And health or otherwise, we love you all. Thank you so much for tuning in. And between now and then, may all your rolls be critical. Not just that 20, but also the one. The one, especially for D, can be just so much fun.
Ciao.
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 Hello.